Hi everyone, let's discuss interior elevations for a kitchen and bath project. What are they? How do you draw them? And what are the NKBA standards? So in this whole series of lectures, we are referring to the Kitchen and Bath Design Presentation textbook. And make sure to open up Appendix A and take a look at the sample project documents there. What is an interior elevation? It is a vertical projection of a wall or surface inside of a building. It shows what that wall or surface is going to look like. The purpose of drawing an interior elevation, why do we need this drawing? Okay, is to show any heights, any materials, and any other information that can't be seen in a floor plan. So conceptually, to imagine an interior elevation, I want you to place yourself inside of a room, for example, standing on this arrow and looking at a wall. In this case, we're looking to the north and we would draw a north elevation. The interior elevation is two-dimensional. You can't see any depth. And we are looking directly at the wall. What do you show in an interior elevation? Now, we're still talking in general, okay? I haven't I haven't zeroed in on the NKBA standards yet. So elevations in general are going to show object profiles and any finish materials. So you see in this example here, we're seeing the profile of this casing around the window, and we see some finished material. Here's a ceramic tile on the wall. It'll show the relationships to different parts of the objects, doors, drawers, top surfaces. All right, so this is information that you can't see in a floor plan. We can't tell where the doors and drawers are just by looking at a floor plan. We'll also show any vertical dimensions of an object, again, that can't be shown on a floor plan, and any horizontal dimensions that are needed for clarity. So now let's talk about an NKBA set of drawings in specific. You will need to draw an interior elevation of every wall with cabinetry for a kitchen, or every wall with fixtures in a bath. You want to also draw each side of an island. Just like the floor plans, NKBA interior elevations are drawn at a 1/2 inch. Let's talk about dimensioning an interior elevation. In general, you are going to do both horizontal and vertical dimensions. For the horizontal, you're going to kind of divide your cabinets up into upper cabinets and lower cabinets. All right, anything that's your lower cabinets, you'll go ahead and dimension, do your horizontal dimensions on the bottom of your drawing. Anything that's upper cabinets and above is going to have a horizontal dimension along the top of your drawing. There will be 3 levels of dimensions, similar to the floor plans. For the vertical dimensions, you kind of do the same thing. You divide your room into like a left half and a right half. Anything that's generally located on the left side of the room will have vertical dimensions over here on the left side of the drawing. Anything that's generally on the right-hand side of the room will have dimensions along the right-hand side of the drawing. If you've got a standard or a typical dimension that really carries all the way across, there's no need to repeat it. In this example, this is a bad example, but this 120-inch dimension right here does not actually need to be repeated along the right-hand side. It's a standard room height, and you give the same information. Vertical measurements can be kind of tricky, and your textbook gives a long list of all of the things that need to have their measurements given. So I encourage you to carefully look at their examples and their step-to-step instructions. All right, we talked about interior elevations, what they are, and why we draw them. In the next video, I'm going to give a couple of examples of kitchen interior elevations.